Some of the most powerful and effective weapons available today do not use gunpowder, bullets, or explosions, and the wild part is that many of them are completely legal to own. This video pulls you straight into the world of gunpowder-free weapons, where advanced self-defense tools, survival gear, and unconventional weapon systems deliver serious capability without the restrictions of traditional firearms. If you think you have seen everything, you are about to be surprised. Let's get into it. Umarex Noto's .22 caliber. PCP Carbine is a compact, regulated air rifle built for small game hunters and plinking fans who want controlled power in a portable setup. It is designed as a side-lever PCP rifle that stays easy to handle while delivering regulated consistency, giving newer shooters and experienced users a dependable tool for field use, and that consistency drives the value it offers at this entry-level price point. Powered by a pre-charged pneumatic system and built around a fixed air tank measuring about 4.02 cubic inches, it fills to a maximum pressure of 3,625 pounds per square inch and runs a regulator set near 1,900 pounds per square inch for steady shot behavior. That setup creates predictable performance across the entire fill, and that regulated curve sets the stage for the velocity it can reach. It pushes .22 caliber pellets up to 700 feet per second with 12-grain loads according to factory numbers, and real-world testing shows even higher speeds with certain pellets. Stated muzzle energy sits at 13 foot-pounds, while independent tests report levels reaching 22 foot-pounds with specific pellet weights, and that extra headroom improves small game effectiveness at practical distances. It uses a 7-round auto-indexing rotary magazine and includes a single-shot tray, giving you the freedom to run fast follow-ups or slow precision shots as needed. You get about 21 consistent regulated shots per fill, keeping your field routine simple and predictable before the next top-off, and that reliable count ties neatly into its barrel and sound profile. It carries an 11.75-inch rifled steel barrel with a built-in 3-baffle silent air system that keeps the report backyard-friendly quiet, making practice sessions and pest control comfortable without disturbing the area. Umarex Noto's .22 caliber PCP Carbine generally costs between $260 and $295 at most major airgun retailers. Benjamin Pioneer Airbow is a hybrid hunting rifle that pushes a new chapter in American arrow launching technology by combining pre-charged pneumatic power with familiar rifle ergonomics. It relies on compressed air rather than limbs or strings, giving steadier handling, faster follow-up shots, and far less physical strain than traditional crossbows. This bullpup-style airbow runs on roughly 3,000 pounds per square inch of compressed air and uses a built-in pressure regulator to deliver 8 full-power shots on a fill. It fires full-length carbon fiber arrows at about 450 feet per second and produces around 160 foot-pounds of energy with a 375-grain arrow, offering penetration and accuracy suitable for big game within responsible hunting distances. The design includes an ambidextrous top cocking bolt that needs only about 2 pounds of effort to cock and decock, along with a free-floating stabilizing barrel system that keeps arrow flight consistent. A black synthetic stock holds weight close to 7 pounds, giving a weather-resistant and well-balanced feel whether you are in dense brush, a tree stand, or a ground setup. A long Picatinny rail runs the top of the rifle, paired with a supplemental 20-minute of angle rail base so you can mount optics confidently. The included centerpoint 6x1.57-inch scope with M-Tag reticle supports practical aiming distances of roughly 75 yards, and the rail system also accepts accessories such as quivers or slings. The full package usually includes 3 custom 375-grain arrows with field points, the scope, a quick detach quiver mount, and a sling, giving you everything needed to begin shooting as soon as the airbow is filled. Pricing for the Benjamin Pioneer Airbow varies by retailer and configuration, but generally ranges from around $830 up to about $150, depending on scope package and camo style. 10-point Nitro 505 is a reverse draw hunting crossbow engineered for speed and power, capable of launching premium carbon arrows at up to 505 feet per second and generating over 227 foot-pounds of kinetic energy, making it a serious tool for precise and effective hunting in the United States. This crossbow is designed for hunters who demand rapid arrow flight, strong penetration, and consistent accuracy at standard hunting ranges. Its reverse draw cam system pairs a 300-pound draw weight with a 17-inch power stroke to accelerate 400-grain arrows to peak velocity, giving predictable performance shot after shot and letting you focus on placement rather than compensating for inconsistent flight. Equipped with the S1 two-stage zero-creep trigger with a 3.5-pound pull, the Nitro 505 delivers a crisp and deliberate release that supports tight grouping in field conditions. It comes as a fully loaded, ready-to-hunt package in most configurations, and that's where its design versatility becomes apparent. Standard accessories include a high-quality Evo X Marksman Elite variable speed scope with integrated level and external adjustment turrets, 6 premium carbon arrows, a 6-arrow tech quiver, and an integrated noise-dampening string stop system that reduces vibration and shot sound for smoother follow-up shots. 10-point Nitro 505 package retails from $2,899 up to over $3,150 for fully equipped setups. X-Bow FMA Supersonic is a compact compound pistol crossbow built to deliver high velocity and tight control in a lightweight frame for target shooters and recreational users who want serious speed without carrying full-size gear. It carries a 120-pound draw weight and delivers strong energy for a pistol-style design, which gives this ultra-compact crossbow a noticeable edge in impact and consistency. Equipped with a reverse draw layout and a compound limbs system, it uses a 7-inch power stroke to fire bolts at speeds that range from 270 to 330 feet per second, and lighter bolts push performance toward the top of that range for flatter trajectories and harder hits, setting up the next advantage in power delivery. Kinetic energy with properly matched arrows lands near 52 joules, which translates to lively strike force and cleaner flight paths than many pistol crossbows in this size class. It features an integrated cable pull cocking setup that cuts the required draw effort down to about 52 pounds, even though full tension sits at 120 pounds, making the shooting cycle smoother and easier to repeat during longer sessions, and keeping the experience comfortable when you want to stay on the range. X-Bow FMA Supersonic series ranges in price from approximately $200 to $700. Steambow Fenris is a magazine-fed bow system that transforms a standard compound bow into a rapid-fire arrow setup capable of sending multiple shots in fast succession with very little training or physical strain. It does not operate like a crossbow. It attaches as a 5-arrow magazine and release module on most modern compound bows, creating a hybrid that blends archery familiarity with repeating shot speed for hunters and target shooters who want forgiving handling and quick follow-ups. Equipped with a hard anodized milled aluminum magazine that carries 5 arrows, it replaces the single arrow per draw pattern of conventional bows. It uses a pump-style repeating action and a thumb trigger release so you can cycle each arrow smoothly and consistently. When operated cleanly, it can release all 5 arrows in under 5 seconds. And that speed becomes the core advantage of this system. It delivers strong compatibility and reliable build quality. It mounts on compound bows that have a removable arrow rest and an open riser, and it carries a 22mm Picatinny rail for a red dot sight or other aiming tools that help you pick up targets faster. With optional adapters, it fits many bows that do not include a standard mounting hole, and that flexibility is one of the reasons it appeals to a wide range of shooters. United States pricing usually starts around $600 for the Fenris magazine by itself, and bundled kits that include a compatible M1 compound bow and sights typically land near $1,000. Barnett XPX 420 stands at the top of Barnett's new XPX series as a high-speed, compact hunting crossbow built for powerful downrange performance and practical field use. Designed for serious hunters and precision shooters, it combines tactical styling, cutting-edge engineering, and ready-to-hunt capability in one aggressive platform. This crossbow launches headhunter bolts at about 420 feet per second, giving you straight, flat trajectories and strong kinetic performance that translates into effective energy and penetration for medium game at typical hunting distances. It's engineered to deliver around 149 foot-pounds of kinetic energy with its standard 210-pound draw system, putting plenty of punch behind each shot while maintaining a manageable overall weight. A hallmark of the XPX 420's design is its wide limb system that reduces rotational flex for added consistency and stability shot after shot. The integrated self-retracting crank cocking device makes cocking easier than traditional rope systems, and a fold-away foot stirrup speeds preparation in the field. In terms of retail pricing in the United States, the XPX 420 typically falls into the upper mid-range to premium crossbow tier, often around $900 to $1,200 with accessories and optics included, depending on retailer and package configurations. Crosman DPMS SBR Full Auto BB Rifle is a shoot-ready tactical BB rifle built for United States shooters who want select fire energy and AR-style control in a backyard-friendly package that stays affordable and fun. It is a CO2-powered air rifle that mirrors the look and handling of an M4 short-barrel rifle, giving recreational shooters and training users a familiar feel with practical performance. Equipped with a system that drives steel BBs in .177 caliber at speeds up to 430 feet per second, it delivers enough force for reactive targets and tight plinking sessions. It fires from a 25-round dropout magazine that holds two 12-gram CO2 cartridges, and that setup shifts smoothly between semi-automatic and full automatic firing for rapid sequences that stay controlled and entertaining. And that firing flexibility becomes the centerpiece of every session. It carries a synthetic stock built to resist moisture and field wear, and the 6-position adjustable buttstock helps you set length and balance for fast handling. It fires .177 caliber steel BBs only and draws all power from the twin 12-gram CO2 cartridges built into the magazine. It reaches 430 feet per second and can exceed 400 rounds per minute in full auto mode, and that speed turns short bursts into tight clusters at close range. The magazine holds 25 rounds and drops free for fast swaps, making each reload feel intuitive and smooth. It features realistic blowback action and a dual selector for true semi-automatic or full automatic fire, while the reinforced nylon fiber body and quad-rail forearm add strength and support lights, lasers, and optics so the rifle can be customized for any setup. Typical United States retail pricing for a new Crosman DPMS SBR Full Auto BB rifle ranges from about $200 to $300 depending on retailer and available promotions, with occasional clearance deals dipping lower. CO2 Blowback BB Pistol is a semi-automatic air pistol that runs on a standard 12-gram CO2 capsule and fires steel .177 caliber BBs while cycling the slide to create a real recoil feel. It is built for backyard plinking and range-style practice, and it suits anyone who wants realistic handling without the cost or noise of a firearm, and that sets up the core of its appeal. It features a CO2 system stored inside the magazine or the grip, and that stored gas powers each shot and drives the blowback motion for a tactile slide response. That motion adds life to every trigger pull and makes each session feel closer to shooting a firearm, and that is where its handling starts to stand out. These pistols deliver muzzle velocities between 300 feet per second and 430 feet per second with standard steel BBs, and that range shifts with ambient temperature because CO2 pressure rises and falls as the air around you changes. Blowback designs use more CO2 per shot than non-blowback models, so a single capsule often yields only 40 shots to 80 shots before pressure drops and performance fades, and that is the trade-off that comes with the realistic slide action. Magazine capacity usually runs from 15 rounds to 20 rounds, and the magazine typically carries both the BBs and the CO2 capsule for easy loading and quick swaps between sessions. Most examples use fixed or fiber optic sights, and many pair a metal slide with a polymer frame to create a durable and balanced feel in the hand, and that blend of materials anchors its everyday reliability. Gammo TC-35 is a big-bore pre-charged pneumatic air rifle built to deliver serious stopping power without gunpowder, using compressed air to create consistent high-energy shots for predator control and medium game hunting and precision field work across the United States. It is a single-shot rifle that blends a tactical profile with real-world lethality and controlled handling. It features a 480 cubic centimeter carbon fiber air cylinder that fills to 3,625 pounds per square inch and regulates that stored air for efficient propulsion of heavy projectiles. Its .35 caliber steel rifled barrel carries an integrated sound moderator that keeps the report restrained for a rifle operating in this power range, and that moderation helps you stay aware of your surroundings as the shot breaks. Powered by heavy 190-grain cast pellets, it delivers roughly 170 foot-pounds of muzzle energy and reaches up to 1,000 feet per second depending on pellet weight and fill level. Those figures put it squarely in big-bore territory, where clean penetration and predictable terminal performance matter. An underlever cocking system deploys the loading action smoothly, and a two-stage adjustable trigger with a manual safety supports intentional steady shot placement. Typical United States pricing for the Gammo TC-35 runs from $100 to $1,259, depending on the retailer and whether optics are included, giving hunters a clear sense of where this rifle sits in the big bore class and what kind of investment it represents. Gunpowder-free weapons prove that innovation can outpace tradition, offering serious stopping power without crossing legal lines. From advanced self-defense tools to high-performance survival gear, these systems show that legality and capability can coexist. Whether you're a preparedness enthusiast, a hunter, or just curious about alternative weaponry, exploring these options opens a new world of possibilities. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and share your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe for more cutting-edge gear and innovative weapon insights.